bring a thing into existence and nurture it until it reaches perfection.
Yes, sir.
God made us like himself. You got the power of life and the power of death.
Yes, sir.
You can love or you can take vengeance. These are the attributes of God.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Minister.
But we have fallen.
Yes, sir.
And the sad thing about it, God allowed a problem to be created that only he could solve. He allowed death to come over the whole planet.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In the book of Revelations. And I beheld a pale horse,
Yes, sir.
and its rider was death,
Yes, sir.
and hell followed closely behind.
Teach me, brother. Teach the book,
A horse is the most intelligent of all of the beasts.
Yes, sir.
This is why we don't eat horse meat. Not that that meat is not good if you're a meat eater.
Teach, Minister. Teach.
But horse meat is a good flesh, but we don't eat the horse because he's the closest to the human being. The horse is a thinker, highly intelligent,
Go ahead, Minister. Good teaching, brother.
can be trained to do magnificent things, a horse. But this was a pale horse.
Go ahead.
An intelligent human being, but pale.
Go ahead, Minister. Good teaching.
A pale-skinned human,
Go ahead.
highly intelligent,
Yes.
crafty, deceitful,
Yes.
but a pale horse. And death was the rider. Well, what is death? The wages of sin is death. So here's a horse that's nature is rebellion to God.
Yeah. Teach.
Whatever God say, thou shalt not do.
Go ahead.
The pale horse has an intelligent rationale to make evil fair seeming to man. Let's look at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God says, know that the Lord your God is one God. Don't make any graven image.
No graven.
None. Don't bow down to them nor serve them. Now you say God is three. That's not the teachings of Jesus.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jesus never said, I am part of a triumvirate.
Break it up. Break it up. Teach.
He taught you to worship God,
That's what he said.
his Father. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Talk back to me if you can.
Come on.
Listen, they said, good master. He said, no. Why call it thou me good? There's none good but the Father. He says in the Bible,
It's in there.
Break it up, man.
he says that God is a spirit, Book of John. And those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth, for such the Father seeketh. I ain't seeking, Jesus talking, nobody to worship me. I'm seeking for you to follow me in my perfect obedience to God.
That's what he said.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
That Jesus said in words, nothing can I do of myself.
Go ahead.
He wasn't independent then. I can can do nothing of myself. But whatever I hear, that shall I speak. And whatever the Father commandeth me to do. Somebody is commanding Jesus. Jesus is a soldier under a superior officer. And he's in complete obedience to God. Therefore, Jesus can offer you life, because death came from disobedience. Life will come through your obedience. So he says, I and my Father are one.
That's what he said.
When you see me, you see the
That's
Father.
right. That's right.
For I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. Beautiful, beautiful teaching.
Teaching, minister, you teaching.
Now, beloved brothers and sisters, a pale horse, death is his rider. See, his nature is rebellion. That's death. And that's what's driving him. He don't find it easy to obey God. He finds it easy to rebel. And he finds it easy to make rebellion look good. He's very intelligent. But when you follow that pale horse, where death is the rider, then you find hell following close behind. And in the life that we live,
Yes, sir.
when we are in rebellion,
Go ahead, minister. Go ahead. Go ahead, minister.
hell is in our marriage. Hell is in our homes.
Yes.
Hell is in the school.
Yeah.
Hell is in the church, mosque, synagogue. Hell is in the street. We live in hell. We live in hell. But the book says, when he went to the cross, he had to go down and descend into hell before he could ascend. That's powerful. Where are you? We in hell. That's not our home. We once lived a heavenly life in obedience to God.
Teach us. Teach.
Yeah.
But now we've lived a life of rebellion in God's name. We follow the pale horse. Whatever he does, we do. Whatever he eats, we eat. Whatever he says is good and right, we do. Even though we have a Bible or a Quran or a Torah in front of us that says, thou shalt not commit adultery.
That's right.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. Thou shalt not steal. You should honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God give you. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. But everything that God said thou shalt not do, he said it's okay. So you can go to church and see a statue of Mary, statue of Joseph. This is Saint so-and-so, the patron saint of lost souls. And you go in and bow, genuflect. Somebody in a factory shaped a statue. They said it's Jesus. And they put it in front of us.
Go ahead.
And we come down the aisle in our church and we genuflect. But thou shalt not bow down to the statue.
That's right.
Nor worship that.
That's sir.
You think the statue has power. But smack it. And see if it'll smack you back. me and see what happened.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the Holy Quran, Abraham, whom Jesus and Moses recognized as a father of the righteous, Abraham saw his people worshiping these idols. So in the middle of the night, he came out and pulled down, not the biggest one, he left the big one there, but he pulled down one of the chief idols and it broke and he went away.